Hey, what is up, guys? The only monster here with another replay. This replay was sent in from the boys of Exodia GG, so thank you guys for sending this replay in and letting me cast it. Also, another thing, for certain reasons, Intronaut is gonna be the one playing mid this time. Normally it's Gravity, so I'm quite curious to see how Intronaut's gonna be. He's gonna do. Normally he's playing in the safe lane. Have never seen him play mid, so quite curious about that. And yeah, quite looking forward to it. So yeah, let's have a look at the draft. Looks like safe lane anti-mage, Queen in the paint in the mid, offlane Night Stalker, Snap 5, and the Grimstroke 4. Pretty, like, these three heroes, pretty iconic here on the side of Exodia GG. These two, a little bit more of an X factor, but I've definitely seen quite a lot of these three. I'm quite excited for it. So look at the dire draft. Looks like it's gonna be a Huskar mid. I haven't seen that in quite a while. Safe lane Ursa, offlane Centaur, and then the support duo, this Wind Ranger Ogre. Yeah, this before, like, I think Wind Ranger support and even offlane has been gaining quite a bit of popularity, so quite cool to see. And I mean, Wind Ranger support can do quite a bit of work. Like if you can land those shackles, like 4-second shackle duration. I'm max level obviously, but still pretty goddamn insane. But looks like the Dire, they want to contest this river rune here by the raining triangle. Centaur will be securing the runes down the bottom. Nice Sucker, stepping up. Not quite gonna be able to get those and taking quite a bit of damage here. Oh, one more right click. Ends up getting brought down there. With the slow, who has the Orb of Venom? Yeah, from the Ogre Magi, slowing him down. Can I get brought down? And the Burning Spears. I do believe he has some Burning Spears going on top of him, because that was quite a bit of damage going his way. So, nice first blood here, going for the Ursa. And it looks like the runes in the end will be 3 for 1, so not only getting the first blood, but also getting 3 runes here. Good start here for the side of the Dire. I'm actually not sure how this lane goes, but I think it's quite Huskar favor. Like once this Huskar starts getting the points into the Berserker's blood, won't be caring as much for that Shadow Strike from the Queen of Pain. So we'll see how it goes. Urshock onto the Night Stalker. Doesn't have a point into the Fury Swipes just yet. Trying to body block here. The Grimstroke, nicely done. Phantom's Embrace, actually turning it around with the Void and a few more right clicks. Oof, and the Phantom's Embrace as it comes off, doing that extra bit of damage. Dropping the Ogre Magi pretty damn low. We'll need to get some regen delivered out to him. Let's see, does he have Salve? Yes, he does have Salve coming his way. I mean, he has 5 tangos, he can always eat those up. But has Salve coming regardless. Pretty even here in the mid lane, even though I think this Queen of Pain is probably gonna need to buy some more regen. I mean, if he gets a bottle fast, and probably won't, but regardless, probably gonna need some extra regen here. Those burning spears, they're no joke. Oh, Centaur AFK here, that's not good. Well, at the very least, Gravity was right clicking onto the center, which was AFK, but at the very least, he was the one to pause. So that's very nice of him. But as soon as the player reconnects, we'll be right back. So I'll see you guys in a second. So we have a receipt, and we're back. That's how it looks. Oh, nice Stalker dropping kind of low with the Fire Blast. Ursa does end up going down first. They get the return kill onto the Night Stalker here. Is Ogre Magi gonna be able to make it out? Stroke of Fate, one more right click. Double kill here for the Grimstroke. Man, this Ogre Magi and Ursa getting really aggressive and not quite paying off. The fact that the Ursa ended up going down first, definitely not worth it. And with the voice lines, but yeah, this Grimstroke, like getting a double kill, a nice bit of EXP going his way. Already with the boost, getting some wards, some nice regen out. It's gonna be quite nice. Oh, Queen of Pain, not quite enough mana for the blink. It's those burning arrows. Burning spears. Needs to pop the fairy fire, but we'll be a-okay. Playing forward. Trying to go for this water rune. Is this Huskar actually gonna try to chase? I don't think she should. And he won't. Does this Queen of Pain have his bottle coming? Yes, she does. So that's gonna be quite nice. Gonna be able to get that regen out. Very much needed. So far, Gravity doing a pretty good job. sitting quite well, even though like always playing against the Wind Ranger is so annoying because not only does she have quite a good attack, like good attack range, she has a decent amount of damage that can be quite annoying. It's like one of those Mirana's fours that is just so annoying playing up against. Ursa dropping kind of low. It's gonna get solved up. We're not playing with the bottle already, but man, dude, like just look at this Huskar. He just stands in front of the creep waves, like, yep, try to come up and right click these creeps. I dare you. I double dare you. On the bright side, Gravity's having a pretty fine time down here in the bot. Last hitting pretty well already with his boots. Not gonna be going for the Battle Fury rush. Gonna be going for the treads and then for the Battle Fury. Queen of Pain. Taking a few spears there. But as long as he keeps that stack below 5, should be okay. Ignite. Onto the Grim and Night Stalker. Grimstroke. Gonna back away. I'm really surprised this Ursa is trying to chase for these kills, but I guess there's no more creeps to hit. But yeah, this Ursa, I'm actually surprised. How many last hits he has, considering he died that one time, and he's been chasing. He's been quite active, like trying to chase for kills and stuff like that. So really surprised he has that many last hits. But kudos to him. Stroke of Fate. Oh, nice sentry ward here from the Grim here, blocking out the camp, and Ogre Magi attempted with the sentry ward to deward it, but just outside of the range. That's why sometimes if you want to deward the camp and you want to make sure you actually get it, just put it in the middle of the camp. You deward the ward and then you deny your sentry. That easy. So yeah, this Ogre, went back, tried to go for the pull, try to find the sentry, but wasn't quite able to. Void. And the Stroke of Fate hitting onto the Ursa, taking a decent amount of damage in the mid. Whew! It's Queen of Pain dropping pretty low, but you know who dropped even lower? This Snapfire. Let's have a look at what happened here. Oh, Stomp. With the power shots, it's actually gonna connect on through. No points into the double edge just yet, but with the wind run forward and the right click, gonna be able to secure the kill there. Now it does get a point into the double edge now. Scan from the Queen of Pain. I think that Queen of Pain did scan out onto the account just to make sure that the Huskar is actually the one over there. And yeah, like needs to go back to base. Snapfire gonna TP back onto the lane. Actually, I would have liked to see this Snap maybe TP to the mid and fill up this Queen of Pain's bottle and maybe bring her some regen. Try to help her out a little bit in lane, because laning against the Huskar is definitely no fun no matter where you're at. Nice little deny there from the Wind Ranger. And I honestly think this anti-mage is pretty chilling down here. Like, you can always blink out unless it's like you get a crazy shackle into the stomp. But even then, I probably don't think this anti-mage does get brought down. So, all the meanwhile, over at top, getting the kill onto the Ursa. I've been a little bit too focused down the bottom and the mid. I haven't been paying much attention to the top. Let's have a look at this. Stroke of Fate doesn't quite connect on through with the Void and the Phantom's Embrace. Silencing him up, trying to get rid of the Ghost. Oh, one more right click should do it. Oh, never mind. Salve. Oh, but with the boy coming back off cooldown, they get the kill, and that's a salve wasted. Yeah. Now that it's nighttime, it's a little bit more spooky. Night Stalker. A little bit too strong. Queen of Pain gonna be able to snag up that rune. Doesn't even want to step up to this Huskar at all. Just completely blinks to his tower. Wants to play it safe. Definitely the way he should be. Good pressure being applied onto this tower, but unfortunately Night Stalker getting caught underneath the tower, taking the tower shots, and with the Fire Blast holding him into place. They're gonna be able to get the kill there. So nicely done. I'm actually surprised this Ursa is going for the 2 points into the Earthshock, no points into Overpower as of yet. Like, that used to be the old build back when Ursa's got Battle Furies. But, really curious. Like, I honestly think, like this spell is definitely overrated. I definitely think this spell is overrated, and this spell is underrated. Like, just able to trade it so well with the Overpower. And like, sure, you deal a little bit more damage with the Earth Shock, you slow people down, but like, it doesn't really help your trading. Now, Queen of Pain rotating down into the bot lane. Oh, missing the Sonic Wave, a little bit unfortunate. Perhaps trying to go for the double Sonic Wave. The cookie forward, but actually latches onto the tree. They get the kill onto the Centaur here regardless, even though they missed the Sonic Wave. A little bit unfortunate. I think he was actually trying to go for the double Sonic Wave onto two heroes, but dude, Queen of Pain is one of these heroes that like casting her ulti is like a little bit cancer. Like not only does it have like a very annoying cast animation, it takes time to cast it, and it also not only does it take time to cast, but the Sonic Wave actually, like the Sonic Wave itself, takes quite a bit of time to actually travel on through. So a little bit unfortunate. But regardless, they get the kill onto the Centaur, which is, you know, the reason why she went down there to the bot. Not gonna be jungling, there's not much she can do, like she can't really step up to the lane. It's kind of hard to kill this Huskar. I'm curious to see if this anti-mage or anyone from the side of the Radiant actually do go the Silver Edge. Oh no. Nice Phantom's Embrace there, silencing up the Huskar so no burning arrows can come on through. Actually, Huskar chasing on forward. Trying to go for this Grimstroke kill, but now under the safety of his tower should be a-okay unless it's Huskar. It's feeling like a little bit lucky. Oh, he will snipe that courier though. And with the life break forward, Grimstroke doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. Void onto the Huskar, but unfortunately not gonna do a whole lot now. Ursa trying to right click away at this Night Stalker. Night Stalker, it is nighttime. Buyback from the Grimstroke. I really like this buyback. Life break using the armlet. Unfortunately, gonna be able to get the kill onto this bat here with the armlet toggle. The Soulbind, unfortunately, not quite able to get the kill, and to Ursa with the Enrage, gonna be able to get the kill onto this Grimstroke. This play would have been great if somebody else showed up to this lane. Unfortunately, Queen of Pain did not have her TP, and wasn't quite able to rotate, but that would have been two sick kills onto the mid and to the safe lane if somebody else rotated. So a little bit unfortunate there. I definitely like this Grimstroke had the right idea, you know, using a buyback, because they're committing quite a bit, you know, right underneath this tower. They're really exposing themselves. Unfortunately, did not have the damage or the backup that they needed in order to be able to turn it around, and it's gonna be a dieback for this Grimstroke down on the sidelines for a significant amount of time. But Anti-Mage farming away. I honestly don't think this Snapfire needs to be down here bot. Like, I honestly don't think you're gonna be able to get the kill onto the Centaur. He's a little bit of a chunky boy, and if he needs, you can always stampede away. Cookie. Mana Void. But yeah, the boy is very chunky. It's a little bit hard, and there's not that much lockdown besides from the cookie. But yeah, I'd like to see this Snapfire try to move around a little bit more. Like, I know you know, you're trying to babysit your anti-mage, get him a nice start, but the rest of your team is suffering. And anti-mage can always bounce in between the jungle and the lane, and you know, he always has that blink to be able to get away. Blink forward with Sonic Wave, pushing him back. Phantom's Embrace. But the Huskar just turns around, uses the armlet. Let's see this armlet toggle. I'm not quite able to play around with it well enough, and they do get the kill onto the Huskar, so that's a big pickup there. Nice rotation there from the Grimstroke, getting the kill onto the Huskar. Very much needed kill onto the Huskar. This Huskar is getting away with quite a bit. Does finally end up going down, but unfortunately, you know, Grimstroke makes a rotation down to the mid, leaves his bat all by his lumps himself, and looks like he's gonna end up going down. Ignite onto him. No mana for the Fire Blast, and still on cooldown, but those overpowers with the Earth Shock. Soulbind onto two. Double Phantom. They're gonna be able to get rid of that. Ursa still trying to chase on forward. Popping the Enrage and the Earth Shock. Gonna be able to get the kill onto the Grimstroke. Queen of Pain rotating over, but Ursa already with the TP. Gonna be able to make it on out. Actually, TP's back onto base. Get a little bit of regen going his way. So really nicely done there by the Ursa and the Ogre. Like, not only getting 2 kills onto the position 3 and the position 4, but also forcing a rotation here from the Queen of Pain that really amounted to nothing. So nicely done there. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought I hadn't switched to net worth, and I was like, oh no, I thought I switched to net worth, but I did. I did. Blink forward. One the Queen of Pain. Oscar dropping kind of low, but still has the armlet. Another application there of the Shadow Strike. This Husker can turn off his armlet. I don't think he actually needs to keep it on. But with the illusion there and the purge, gonna be able to be a-okay. Shadow Strike is now Gonzo. Anti-mage. Actually, I thought he wasn't going to go for the rush on the Battle Fury, but you know, halfway through, kind of decided to change it up. You know, got the boots, and then thought he was gonna go for the shreds. But up top, Grimstroke gonna end up going down. But Mortifi's Kiss is doing a whole lot of damage onto the Ursa. Gonna end up going down with the darkness, cooking on forward, get the kill onto the Ogre Magi there. Nice use of the Dark Ascension there. Even though you lose your Grimstroke, I think you're quite happy about getting these 2 kills. And nice rotation there from the Snapfire, providing quite a bit of damage with the Mortisman's Kisses. But Huskar rotating on over and actually getting the kill onto the Queen of Pain. Damn, that not good. That not good. Damn, that's pretty bad. Not gonna lie to you. Even giving him the pip. The double tips, man. The double tips. Nice Stalker, you're gonna be working on his Echo Saver. Pretty standard stuff from my boy. Anti-Mage though, almost has his Battle Fury. So, making good progress towards it. When run forward, trying to find this Grimstroke. Trying to find a Shackle. Inkswell? Not quite connect on through. This Wind Ranger, a little bit too speedy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dire playing very aggressive into the enemy triangle. Ursa walking on forward, sees the Grimstroke. Earth Shock with the overpower. Oh, nice cookie on now, bailing him out of trouble. Nicely done there. Although meanwhile, this Queen of Pain able to get to mid tower while, you know, the Dire just doing whatever. But you know, this Huskar's like, ah, you want to play that way? I'm just gonna step up your tier 1 and just start right clicking it, because this man does not care. It's like, yeah, sure, come on, try to gank me. Come on, I dare you. Oh, Kisses flying on through, but unfortunately, Bat gonna end up going down with the Enraged. Not a lot of damage coming on through onto the Ursa, able to survive there. And oh no, the Shackle onto the Snapfire with the Life Break. Gonna be able to bring him down. Oh, on the other side of things, I do find the Centaur. So a nice little rotation there from the Queen of Pain. Did not have the Stampede. I mean, did have the Stampede, but did not have the mana for the Stampede there. So even though, like, you know, you lose your offlaner and both of the supports, I think you're quite happy about the fact that the Anti-Mage is having quite a nice game. Able to get the kill onto that Centaur. I think it was the Anti-Mage that cleaned it up. Nope, it was the Queen of Pain. But still, regardless, you know, getting the Centaur out of the lane, putting a dent to his game, and also allowing this Anti-Mage to just farm that little bit more. Now has his power treads. Great timing on the Battle Fury. Yeah, this is a good anti-mage game. Like, there are some like point and click stuns, like, you know, the Ogre and the Wind Ranger, and if the Wind Ranger's able to find is ever able to find a nice shackle onto the anti-mage, his anti-mage is just straight up gone. But you know, there's always a potential for the counter spell there onto both the spells from the Ogre and the Wind Ranger. The only immediate spell that, you know, cannot be countered is like this the Centaur Stomp. We'll sit Dire, they're gonna go into the pit with the Huskar and the Ursa. Gonna make quick work of this Roche, and they're gonna give the Aegis to the Huskar, and now the Exodia GG needs to start backing away, because they definitely know that they're around this area, but they're actually gonna go into the triangle and maybe try to find this anti-mage, but it's a little bit of a hard kill, you know, with no blink onto the Centaur, and blink forward from this Ursa. Anti-mage, 3 points into the blink, still on cooldown for one more second. Want the counter spell, life break, but whoo, able to blink out and out, just in the nick of time. If that was me, I probably would have been dead because I normally only put 1 point into the blink. Oh, Sonic Wave, get the kill onto the ogre. Case is flying on through Wind Ranger, taking quite a bit of damage. Does get silenced up with the focus fire and the Mana Void. Anti-Mage making a nice rotation there. Oh no, Grimstroke gets brought down, but this Ursa popping the rage but dropping kind of low. Bad, trying to chase on forward, but this Huskar just deals way too much damage. It was a nice little pick off that they got onto the Wind Ranger and to the Ogre Magi, but definitely committed a little bit too much trying to go for that Ursa kill, and the bat ends up going down. But nice rotation from the Anti-Mage, you know, lending a helping hand, getting the kill onto the Wind Ranger, and actually saving the Queen of Pain's life. Queen of Pain almost has her Orchid. Shadow Strike onto this Huskar. Huskar needs to be a little bit careful. It's surrounded by a whole lot of radiant heroes, and the only one here is the Centaur War Runner, but might be able to do this. Queen of Pain blinking away, but does still have the 4 points into the Burning Spears. Taking. Oh, the bottle charge! Ooh, able to survive. Just barely. I think survive on probably like 60 HP or 80 HP or something like that. Igus does get cleaned up. At the very least. But it's dire. Putting good pressure. Gonna be able to take this tier 2 here. Shadow Strike onto the Centaur. Fortifications actually coming on through. Quite surprising. Shackle. Ooh, connecting through onto the Night Stalker. Immediately popping the Inkswell. Life break forward. With the Spear, Soulbind. Onto 2. They get the kill onto the bat. Ursa blinking on forward. Ooh, Huskar needs to be careful. Oh, the Stampede to try to bail him out of trouble though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This Huskar is actually gaining health. Well, he has the armlet on and the Shadow Strike on top of him. So, oh, and Rage. This Ursa blinking forward. Needs to be a little bit careful because once this Rage ends, people are just gonna be able to turn back onto him, and Gravity had that same idea. Life break onto the Snapfire, starting to right click away, getting those Burning Spears. Nice Sonic Wave, but unfortunately not gonna be enough. Snapfire gonna get brought down, then out of Shackle onto the Queen of Pain. Focus Fire, not dealing a whole lot of damage, but slowly but surely, almost bringing her down. Centaur does end up going down. Blink forward from the Anti-Mage. Might avoid on cooldown for another 50 seconds, but it doesn't matter. This bat just gonna slap her down. And yeah, like very aggressive there from the side of the Dire, like way too aggressive, unnecessarily aggressive, especially like so unfortunate, like this whole like the Ursa baited the Wind Range. I mean, pretty much baited the whole team into going back in. Sure, you get a few kills there, but honestly, losing your Wind Ranger Centaur is actually not worth it at all. This Anti-Mage been able to do a good job at farming away, you know, level 15. They get the kill onto the Ogre. Now Ursa silenced up, not able to get the Enrage off, and they get the kill onto the Ursa. Now Huskar. Last mania remaining, but they just gotta back away. But yeah, these Dire heroes, like they need some type of lockdown for like these blinking heroes. Oh, nice Stalker. Looks like he's gonna end up going down. Inner Fire doesn't actually connect on through. There we go with the Shackle. Actually, Windrunner. I think the Windrunner was actually trying to give the kill to the Huskar, but the Huskar was just not right-clicking her. But yeah, dude, like these Dire heroes need some type of lockdown, like I don't know, some type of click point thing, like I don't know, some type of ADOS or like a silence or something, because this Anti-Mage and Queen of Pain just keep blinking in and out, like you just can't catch them. Like it's actually so hard to catch these two heroes. You need a little bit more lockdown. Can't afford this. Can't afford for this Queen of Pain and Anti-Mage to just, you know, be blinking in and out into the fights, and you know, playing the long fights. Bump, cancel, Stampede, even used. Try to catch out this Queen of Pain, but not gonna be able to find it. Oh, stomp off the mark there. Grimstroke able to sidestep onto the tree line there. Now the Queen of Pain with the Sonic Wave onto the Centaur. Centaur gonna end up going down with the Void, securing the kill. Yeah, dude. Now, meanwhile, this Anti-Mage just like, alright, cool, thanks guys, making space for me. I'm gonna hit some creeps. And very good timing on his Manta, 22 minutes in with the Treads Battle Fury Manta. Like, this anti-mage is looking spooky. Like, you know, still, like, right now at this moment, like, he can't really fight. Definitely cannot man fight the Huskar, even though he's got a level advantage over him. But still, his anti-mage, good progress. He's a good point, you know, at a good point of his farm. Like, you know, 22 minutes in already with the Manta. Doing pretty good, and if they don't slow down this anti-mage game, this anti-mage is definitely gonna get out of control. Again, very limited lockdown for the side of the Dire. And the Ursa going for these really aggressive plays. Like, how many deaths do you have? 5 deaths. Yeah. Gonna be going for the shot. That's gonna be quite nice for him. Getting that in rage. 4 staff on the snap. That's gonna be quite nice, bailing his teammates out of trouble. Kiting, being able to kite even more. I really like this earner shadows from the Grimstroke to try to deal with this region from the Huskar. And you know, you also have quite a few chunky heroes on the side of the Dire, so you know, are always useful and even turning into a vessel. So I quite like this from the Grimstroke. See Centaur working on that blade mail. Blink already on the Wind Ranger with the Javelin. This Wind Ranger is actually decently farmed. Almost just as farmed as the Centaur here. Actually working on that Orchid. I quite like it actually. Like, you know, this Queen of Pain is gonna get the BKB now. That's gonna be quite nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is
I still think, even though, you know, there's like, even though this anti-mage over, you know, already has Manta, this Queen of Pain is working on that BKB, I still think the silence is gonna be quite nice on this Wind Ranger, because maybe you're able to catch out this anti-mage while he has his Manta on cooldown, or it's the same thing for the Queen of Pain while he has her BKB on cooldown. So there's always that possibility. So I quite like it, because you need some type of way to, you know, lock him down, and silence is one way. Pop the Dark Ascension, Ogre Magi, gonna tank this gank, but nice shackle onto 2. Fortunately, not gonna be able to amount to much. Crippling Fear, silencing up the Wind Ranger. Oh, did have a lot of mana, so the Mana Void doesn't deal a lot of damage, but still it's gonna end up going down. Ursa, woo, dropping pretty low. It's gonna have to pop the Enrage. Queen of Pain dropping pretty low. It's gonna end up going down to the Burning Spears. Ursa does end up going down. Now Huskar, no 1v5, all, all by his lonesome self against the world. Pops the BKB and just turns around. Starts to lay it onto this Grimstroke. The blink from the Anti-Mage. Not sure what happened there. But man, dude, what a fight there. Dude, it's crazy. Like, you know, even though like they kill they kill the Wind Ranger and the Ursa right off the get-go, and Exodia GG are like, ah, word. Like, yeah, we can take this fight. It's a 3v5, dude. We can actually take this fight. It's crazy. But this Huskar with a fresh BKB pickup, even though he was pretty low, like he just pops the BKB and starts right clicking away. It's like, what guys, what are you gonna do now? I like the 7 Halberd pickup from the Night Stalker. That's a very big pickup against the Huskar. Like, very nice against the Huskar. Not only is he a range hero and he's gonna be disarmed for that much longer, but you know, being able to limit the amount of damage that this Huskar pumps out, quite nice. It's actually 5 seconds for range heroes. Yes, it is. I remember correctly. I like the Sage on the Huskar. Might be turning into an SNY. Probably will. I'm not sure. What else can you turn? Actually, what else does the Sage build into besides Heaven's Halberd? Oh, okay. So just SNY and Sage and Kaya and Heaven's Halberd. That's about it. I thought it actually built into something else, but I guess it doesn't. Now that it's nighttime, Dire need to be a little bit careful. The Radiant do have the vision advantage now, and they get some nice wards. Smoked up, yeah, but immediate counter smoke. But I think they spotted that out. They put the sentry, so they know they have vision up here. So yeah, the Radiant saw entirely that smoke, so they're gonna immediately back away. good movements throughout from Exodia GG. Like that last fight when they picked off the Wind Ranger and Ursa right up the get-go, that was a nice smoke movement as well. A little bit unfortunate this Husker is just a little bit too fat right now. I mean, you know, it's Husker. Like, what are you gonna be able to do? And especially with that fresh BKB pop-up, pick up Dark Ascension. Trying to go into this Husker, does get hit by the Sonic Wave, immediately pops the BKB, tries to turn around but gets disarmed. Ursa jumping in, trying to go into this Grimstroke, Soulbind. They're gonna get the kill onto the Grimstroke there, Soulbind. These two heroes not quite able to combo on together. Nice counter spell onto the Shackle. So GG is still poking around, trying to contest this. It might end up biting in the butt, so they need to be a little bit careful. Oh, on the other side of things, Centaur starting to get gone on. Oh no, Queen of Pain does end up going down. Anti-Mage able to beat Blink on now, but that's not the same story for the rest of his team, and they end up going down. And yeah, you just need to let it happen. Just let it happen. Like, just let him get the Aegis and let your Anti-Mage side, you know, push the side lanes. Same thing for your Queen of Pain. Just push the side lanes and try to delay, you know, the push from the Dire as much as possible. Because like trying to contest that fight's a little bit sketchy. They do get the kill into the center, which is kind of nice, but you know, losing 3 heroes and especially losing that Queen of Pain does not feel good. You know, gonna delay that BKB that much more. Like, once this Queen of Pain does get your BKB, she's gonna be able to survive a little bit longer. And yeah, even actually changing up the items into the Ghost Scepter. I'm not sure how I feel about the Ghost Scepter. Like, sure, you won't be able to get right clicked by the Huskar, but what if he's already clicked you a few times and you already got a few stacks of the spears? And also, they do have a decent amount of magic damage. You know, this Ogre is able to pump out quite a bit of damage, and you know, has the oh, okay, it's not the Aghanim Scepter. I thought it was the Aghanim Scepter. It's just a shard. Word. Oh, Ogre gets caught out. I think it might have been on a warding mission. Yeah, it was on a warding mission. It gets caught out and immediately gets C-warded as well. But that's a nice little sneaky ward that they managed to get out as well. Unless they get spotted. Well, no sentries being placed down, so this ward will survive. So they have great vision here on the Radiant. And they're actually not doing anything about it. I'm quite surprised, considering they have the Aegis. No smoke on anyone. They actually have smokes available. They do have smokes available. So, very surprised. Not like, now it's go time, now it's daytime. Oh, nice shackle onto the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain gonna end up going down. Grimstroke next to follow. Does manage to get this round of spells off, but it's only gonna be able to do so much. Buyback from the Grimstroke. Nice Stalker, able to make it on out. Oh, they did catch out the Snapfire there. Nice pickup there from the Wind Ranger. Oh no, Night Stalker trying to juke into the trees. Oh, but gets found out. I'm really surprised he actually because he actually walked towards this direction and he completely lost track of, like, you know, they lost him. But then tried to like walk back around this way instead of just TPing straight, and you know, gets caught out, ends up being brought down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But at least on the bright side, Anti-Mage doing Anti-Mage things, you know, just pushing down the side lanes, farming away.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Does have the Basher now. I mean, once this Anti-Mage does have his Super Basher, and I'll be able to join in these fights. And these supports, they're gonna need to be careful, especially this Wind Ranger. I think that's gonna be a prime target for this Anti-Mage to try to jump into, you know, just jump Abyssal, burn away all that mana void, and, you know, just basically take a 4-on-5 from there on out.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Good job taking some of these towers. I actually didn't see if it was the top tower or the bottom tower that got cleaned up, but regardless, Queen of Pain doing a good job splitting down the side lanes. Has a Ghost Scepter. I think it would have been nicer if she just like saved up money to get the BKB first instead of the Ghost Scepter. But I think she'll be able to get her BKB before the next big fight breaks out. So in the end, it all ends up working out. Anti-Mage Close to his Abyssal. I mean, pretty much has it. Just needs to buy it. I think he's trying to save for buyback. Nope. Gonna buy the Super Basher now. Nice. Oh, that's nice. The multicast on the Fire Shield. Oh, Stomp onto the Grimstroke. They found out the Grimstroke. Dark's Ascension gets popped, but Night Stalker just gets gone on. It's gonna get brought down. Ghost Scepter from the Queen of Pain. Mana Void gonna be able to get the kill onto this. Oh, no, onto the Centaur, but now the Anti-Mage gets caught out. Blink on cooldown for still another second. Oh, my shit. Blinks out, but the Burning Spear, damage over time, gonna be able to get the kill. And now this Ursa going absolute rampant. Nice little shackle there. Oh, man. Very unfortunate there. Like, I'm very surprised that Exodia GG tried taking that fight. Like, you actually don't have like any vision around your triangle. You have a ward here, but you don't actually have any vision around your triangle. And the Dire have a nice little ward here, so they know exactly what was going on. Very unfortunate. And I mean, if it was like, you know, these three heroes going down, including the Queen of Pain. Oh, silence onto the Ursa. Ursa over lonesome self here. I don't think the Queen of Pain knows that. Open the Arbor Shock. Still has the BKB. He's gonna use it. Ghost Scepter. Where's the Shackle? Shackle does not latch onto any trees and just gonna be able to blink on out. Actually blinks on out onto the other side. That might have been deadly mistake. Yup. Queen of Pain. I mean, Wind Ranger chasing on forward. Shackle. Oh, gets silenced out before she can get the Shackle and blink on out from the Queen of Pain. Able to make it on out. Unfortunately, Grimstroke getting brought down there. Poking his head out. But all the meanwhile, this Huskar is just, you know, right clicking away at this, tier 3s. But yeah, very unfortunate there. Weren't able to get the kill onto the Queen of Pain. Nicely done there by the Queen of Pain playing around. Wind Ranger wasn't quite able to catch her. Can I have a sip of my water? Looks like I can. Nice. Some good hydration. So look at these items. BKB, Axe. Oh, okay, that's nice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Let's see, AC. Working on that hard. Alright. Actually, not going for the Super Basher, but going for the hard instead. Alright, wants to get a little bit tankier. BKB almost there for the Queen of Pain. That's gonna be a huge item here. 7k net worth lead for this side of the Dire. Looks like they're starting to knock onto this tier 3. Roshan might spawn in 58 seconds, so they get to tier 3 and they back away. I need to be a little bit careful. Centaur's not quite there with them, so yeah, Huskar gonna back away.
Radiant are scanning.
Actually, Anti-Mage going for the BKB as well. Does not want to mess about. I'm actually curious what he's gonna get. I mean, he's actually no. I'm not curious. I actually know what he's gonna get. Like he's like, I don't see any other reason why you wouldn't get the counterspell magic resistance. Like mana void's not that great this game. Like sure you can mana void the Wind Ranger and maybe the Ogre Magi as well, but besides that, that's it. Huskar, Centaur, Ursa, not heroes with great mana pools. So
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
this BKB is gonna help this Anti-Mage be able to fight back. You know, try to man fight this Huskar. But this Huskar already working on Satanic, so that's gonna be a little bit scary.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that Satanic. If yeah, I mean there's 2 BKBs, but you know the other 3 don't really have BKBs. Sonic Wave popping on forward, but it just gets melted. Oh, got a little bit overconfident there with his BKB. Oh no. Nice little latch, Soulbind. And Teammate starting to right click away. Now changes target onto the backline. Is able to melt away at the Ogre Magi. Life break onto this anti-mage. Starting to get focused down. Counter spell. Blink. Oh, not able to get it out. Not able to blink on out. Oh, does end up getting brought down. Buyback from the Night Stalker there. Starts to go in onto this Ursa. But Ursa with the Enrage. Gonna be A-okay. Vessel taking on through. Man. Very unfortunate. Now the life break onto the Night Stalker Inkswell. Gonna stun off the Huskar for just a bit of time. Ursa jumping onto the backline. It's like an absolute madman. Little Shredder onto the Ursa. Still silenced up. This Night Stalker trying to finish off the kill. Gets disarmed. Tries to turn around, but you know the Ogre was there to provide the backup. Man. Snapfire with the buyback.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Dude, what a crazy game. That was so unfortunate. This Queen of Pain got baited. Like she just baited. Yeah, dude. What are these tips, bro?
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Dude, that blink forward from the Queen of Pain was so unfortunate.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Man, I think she actually like I think she got bashed like right off the get-go by this Ursa. Just like if you're gonna be making that aggressive play, like you need to pop the Ghost Scepter immediately. Like if you pop BKB and Ghost Scepter, you can do that. Like you're pretty much invincible. Please no finish. uh, I mean, I don't think they're gonna be able to finish. Sure, they're gonna be able to get the megas. They actually could have finished the game instead of going for the set of racks. BKB getting popped by the Queen of Pain. Forced to right click away at this Huskar thanks to the Aghanim Scepter and just gets brought down. No, those burning spears. Anti-Mage blinking on forward. Forced to blink on back. Ursa dropping kind of low. Needs to be a little bit careful. Does have the fire shield on top of him. Now another life break. Oh, but the Huskar just gets brought down. That's a nice little kill there. You're gonna be able to find the Huskar, the Ogre now. Oh, blink away from the Ursa, able to make it out in time. 8 toss, getting reflected on back. Inkswell, blink forward. They're gonna be able to get the kill onto the Wind Ranger, just they will. And now Centaur getting left behind. Gonna be brought down, gonna take a little bit of time, but eventually they're gonna be able to find them. Inkswell, blink forward. On right click, and get the kill. So yeah, definitely a big blunt, dude. Look at that EXP. Look at that EXP. Dude, that's insane. Like, look, anti-mage, level 26. What? What? Damn. Dude, what a fight. And they still have one set of racks left, so no megas as of yet. That does make things a little bit easier. And going straight into the Roche pit. Nice timing here. Gonna be able to clean up that Roche. That's Aghanims as well. Are they gonna give it to the... Oh, okay. They're probably gonna give it to the Grinstroke, like having the Dark Portrait. Maybe they give it to the Anti-Mage, but I think it's actually quite nice on the Grimstroke. Be able to get that Dark Portrait. Or maybe they give it to the Snapfire to be able to gobble up somebody.
Ageless power is mine.
Who do they give it to? Who do they give the shard to, actually? Aghanims? Oh, they're gonna give it to the Anti-Mage. Sure, but like, I don't know. I think it's much nicer on this onto the Snapfire. Like being able to gobble up whoever you want and able to initiate is quite nice. Or even the Grimstroke, the Dark Portrait, can do quite a bit of work. What's the Queen of Pain Aghanims?
Radiant are scanning.
Or even Queen of Pain. I'm not a big fan of the Sonic Wave Aghanim Scepter, but when you get a free like that, like sure, why not? But I'm gonna give it to the Anti-Mage. Man, whew. I think I'm actually gonna switch to buyback status. I think it's time to reach that point that whoever loses the next fight is gonna dictate quite a bit of the game. Anti-Mage going back for the Super Basher. I mean, yeah, once he has that Super Basher, these dire heroes are gonna need to be very careful. I wonder what the other item's gonna be for this Anti-Mage. Like, yeah, he's gonna get a Super Basher, but what is he gonna get after? I wonder if he's gonna get Butterfly, Rapier. Not quite sure. But what I am sure of is that they're gonna be smoking up. Trying to go into the enemy triangle, catch out somebody farming there. It is daytime, but they do have Dark Ascension in 1 more second. Oh no, they find the Huskar all by his lonesome self, farming away, but they also have the BKB and does have the Satanic. Starts to turn, goes into the Queen of Pain, gets a kill into the Queen of Pain, still has the Satanic. He's gonna pop the Satanic now, starts to right click away at the Grimstroke, gets disarmed, ends up getting brought down. The Kiss is doing a whole lot of damage. Centaur, this guy's gonna get brought down. Oh, they do have a Dark Portrait there. Oh, the Shackle onto the Anti-Mage. Are they gonna be able to get the kill? Oh, the Mana Voids just able to get the kill onto the Wind Ranger there. Oh shit. And now they're gonna go into the Ogre. Get the kill into the Ogre. Ursa? Oh no, gets disarmed! And this Anti-Mage is just gonna be able to blink onto the side. I'm surprised this Ursa's not... Apologies, I'm surprised this Ursa's not actually cooking away the Anti-Mage, but maybe thought it was like an illusion or something like that, but interesting. But dude, that was so close. That was like... Woo! That was way too close. Actually, this Grimstroke already has the Aghanim Scepter, so farmed his own Aghanim Scepter. I did see the Dark Portrait of the Huskar there running around and right-clicking away. But dude, that was so close on getting the kill into the Anti-Mage there and cleaning up the Aegis, but weren't quite able to. This Wind Ranger did a good job with the Shackle and actually almost find the kill onto the Anti-Mage and clean up the Aegis, but the Anti-Mage just turns around, and after he gets Shackled, Mana Void, Wind Ranger's gone.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Man, that was a big fight. That was a big fight. Oof, I didn't pull up the graph. My bad. I actually should have pulled up the graph after that fight. I'm kind of curious now.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Man, oh man. These disarms, dude, from the Night Stalker are coming in clutch. This Huskar try to... Oh, okay, now I can pull up the recap. This Huskar try to... Actually, more damage was done by the Dire. This Huskar try to like turn the got going on, pops the BKB, starts going on to the enemy heroes, then drops kind of low, then pops its Satanic, but fortunately this Night Stalker just disarms him. He's not able to get those hits off and try to lifesteal and just gets brought down. Has his own Heaven's Halberd. 16% status resist. What's the status resist on Saint Josh? 22. I think it would have been quite nice to get the Saint Joshua, just to get that further status resist, because these disarms costing the Huskar quite a bit.
Bold and sweet.
Let's see. Looks like Anti-Mage will be going back for the BKB. Does not want to mess about. I actually think, yeah, they get the 20% magic resist. I actually think Butterfly would be quite nice, like, getting the extra agility and the miss, but just wants to go for the BKB, not mess about with any more of that magic stuff. Smoke movement from Exodia GG. Oh no, they find the Wind Ranger with the Inkswell and the Super Basher. That's gonna be an easy kill. Yep, Mana Void, and that boy is gone. Oh, they found out the Huskar. Huskar did get disarmed. Pre-BKB, so by the time his BKB is running, Stampede to try to run away. Oh, they still find them, and pops the Satanic, tries to man fight, but unfortunately, not quite enough. Stomp. But the rest of Exodia GG are right on top of him without the Huskar. There's not really anyone to stop this aggression. Ogre gonna be the first, well, not the first to fall, but the next to fall. Next will be the Centaur. Ursa, long gone. It's like, alright guys, I do not feel like getting involved into any of this. It actually would have been like the ultimate Giga Brain play to try to go for this Silver Edge, either on this Huskar or this Ursa, just to try to break the
Dire's middle tower is under
passive from the Anti-Mage, because this Huskar deals quite a bit of damage, like oh, it's actually pure damage. Interesting. I thought it was magical damage. Interesting. Wow, okay. But yeah, the Ogre actually deals quite a bit of the magic damage, so it would be nice to break away at that passive. Still, So GG take a nice little fight and now 2k net worth lead for them. Just getting mangoed up. Take his mana back up to full. That's another thing, that anti-mage does not like to get his mana burnt. It's actually funny, like sometimes like heroes' own things are like countered against them. For example, like oh, hold that thought. Down the bottom, Ursa trying to go for a split push, but now anti-mage TPing on back, blinking forward, blink on cooldown another 3 seconds, blink fragment on forward. But there we go, with the super basher gonna hold him down to place, not a whole lot of mana to work with, and it's just gonna be a matter of time if he gets brought down. Ogre gets brought down for poking his head, sending the blink fragment up ahead and getting vision of him. Man, oh man. I'm not like big desperation play there by the Ursa, trying to go for the, pushing down bottom to try to get those megas, but unfortunately doesn't quite end up working out. But yeah, like I was saying, like usually heroes own things, like own abilities or own like, own abilities are actually the things that counter them. Like for example, anti-mage does not like is getting his mana burned. Like anti-mage with no mana, pretty much worthless. I mean, not worthless, but not being able to blink out is a big deal. Bloodseeker, you get ruptured, you're pretty worthless. So like, things like that, I find it kind of funny. Glyphnair onto these two, try to hold him back, counter spell from the anti-mage, but he was not the target of the shackle. Queen of Pain, deep pushing bottom, trying to shove that out. Mid is pushing into them, so they need to address that, or at least the Queen of Pain will. Shard fragment. Start to click away at these towers with these solutions, but that will be TPing on back, and looks like that's gonna be retrieved for Exodia GG. They need to deal with these waves pushing into their base.
A healing power.
I think this Ursa needs this. I think he needs his Super Basher instead of the Silver Edge. Like, sure, the Silver Edge is nice, but I think trying to finish out the Super Bash is gonna be quite nice. Like, being able to have that guaranteed bash onto the anti-mage is gonna be quite helpful. I'm also quite surprised at the Ogre. Like, no one's really going sheepstick. Like, the anti-mage is like pretty much the whole the whole Radiant team. Like if you kill anti-mage, the Radiant team have nothing. So I don't know, trying to go for items like sheep sticks or like the super basher onto the Ursa would be quite nice, but unfortunately the Dire not quite going for that, and this anti-mage is able to run around without having to worry about much. Yeah, like says F the BKB, I'm just gonna go Scotty, man. Like I'm just gonna tank up the Scotty against the Huskar. It's very nice ranged hero, so all the more value if I want to look up whoops. Yeah, the lifesteal word. Actually, how much is it decreased on ranged? And attack speed, yeah, dude, it's insane Scotty game. And Roshan respawns. So GG gonna go into the pit. Oh, the Dire, dude, do know that this is going on. I mean, they're smoking towards the area. Ursa is pushing down bottom. Huskar just walking straight up into the pit. Sonic Wave, popping the BKB, does not get disarmed. Starts to right click with the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain has 5 stacks on her. Is she gonna be able to make it out? That's a great question. No, she will not. Buyback immediately. But Huskar does end up going down once that BKB does come to an end. Stampede to try to bail on out. Wind Ranger does find a nice little kill onto the Grunt Stroke there, onto the sidelines. No way, this Ursa is actually getting like pushed out by just a Night Stalker. Like, this Ursa is actually just throwing. This Ursa is actually throwing. Like, he's so focused on trying to get for the megas, like, let his whole team actually did a good bit of damage onto it, but was not quite able to find it in the end. And actually lets his team take a... I actually need to see this. Actually, Wind Rangers actually stole the Aegis there. Let's see. Wind run, invisibility, Gleipnir, blinking forward. Got the refresher and the Aegis. Did not get anything else. She's still on the deck there. But nice. That's the wind run. See if she's able to get it out. Wind run TP. Ah, there they had the vision there. If he actually just went for the straight up wind run, probably would have been able to made it out. But went for the wind run TP and ends up costing her life. But she does clean up the Aegis, so that's a big plus there. But yeah, this Ursa is just like straight up throwing, bro. Like I don't know why. Like I get it, you know, you're trying to rat or like you're trying to get the megas. But like, oh, you're letting your fight, you're letting your team fight 4v5 on the pit, and not good. Wind Ranger with a clutch play, denying away the Aegis from this anti-mage. You know, and Aegis on the anti-mage pretty much spells doom, but now that the anti-mage doesn't have Aegis, it's a little bit more doable now. Still kind of scary. Dark Ascension gets popped. Even the BKB getting popped. Interesting. Maybe a misclick. Look at the racks. And it looks like that's gonna be enough for Exodia GG. You're gonna start backing away now. Ogre with BOTs. Trying to show about the wave.
This sustains, gold remains.
What is this spell block thing? What's Lincoln's?
Radiant are scanning.
There's no one with Lincoln's. I don't know what this is. Spell block? Oh! Oh! I did not know that. 18 seconds spell block. Alright, that's cool. I did not know that was 25 for Queen of Pain. It's cool. Dude, I remember back in the day when cooldowns used to stack. I remember I went up against this Queen of Pain that, you know, got the talent minus 2-second blink cool. I'm not sure if that was a talent before, but regardless, I went up against the Queen of Pain that, like, you know, had all the cooldown reductions. I'm not sure if there was a talent for the minus blink, but like literally she would blink in. We'd try to go on her, you know, we'd stun her up for like, you know, 2 seconds, and then she just blink away. Like literally uncatchable, bro. Literally uncatchable. You know, she went like the chunkiest of builds. You know, had like Octarine, Shivas, like yeah, we lost that game. But smoke movement from Exodia GG, trying to find someone in the side of the enemy jungle. It would be nice if they clean up take the outpost here. Get a little bit more map control. Nice little D ward there. They put the sentry door down, but they don't want to do anything as of yet. They don't want to reboot the smoke, but I'm sure they're gonna go back and try to deward this. I'm sure of it. Right? Right? Ah, there we go with the pinks. Right? Dude, the Queen of Pain's pinging it out. There are people pinging it out, but no one's actually killing it. Oh, maybe now. Nope. He's gonna ignore it. Alright, cool. TP's on back. Trying to deal with the split pressure. I mean, it's only the Huskar, but how many TPs was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was about three or four TPs. Alright, word. Cool. And they don't get the D word. Winning here for the side of the Dire. Cool. So I'll look at some of these items. Scotty. Not working on the butterfly. That's gonna be quite nice. Probably gonna replace the boots for that. I mean, still, this anti-mage still has 2 slots. Like, he can get rid of the boots. I mean, not rid of the boots, but, you know, put them in his backpack. And same thing for the Battle Fury. You know, switch them out whenever you're farming. Put on the Battle Fury whenever you're gonna go into the fight. Take out the Battle Fury. You don't really need to cleave in the fights. Maybe if there was like an illusion-based hero, then probably would. But all single target here you're gonna be needing. We have a smoke? They're grouping up as if they want to smoke. Not just yet. 9k on the bank here for the anti-mage. How much does he have for surplus? 3k surplus, so not quite enough to get the butterfly and the buyback, so. Dark Ascension gets popped. Fragment. Going on forward, trying to scout things out. You're gonna start right away at the tier 3. BKB getting popped by the Night Stalker. Life Break. Onto the Night Stalker. Sonic Wave. Oh, Inkswell. Huskar dropping kind of low. Did pop the Satanic, but not able to get the right clicks off and just gets disarmed. Gonna buy on back. Night Stalker dropping kind of low. Looks like he's gonna end up going down. Anti-Mage focusing up the target onto the Wind Ranger. Doesn't have the mana void for another 5 seconds. Does not need him. Double buybacks. Oh, Centaur in deep. It's gonna get brought down. Oh, blink forward from this anti-mage. Oh, needs to be a little bit careful. Get silenced up. Life break. No. No Manta. Oh, this guy's dead. He's dead. Down for 100 seconds. Nice little Sonic Wave there. Able to clean up the kill onto the Ogre Magi. But the Dire, they hold. They cost them 2 buybacks in a tier 3, but they hold and they kill the anti-mage. And now the anti-mage is dead. Radiant need to be on the retreat. Nice little TP there from the Rimstroke, able to make it on out. Oh yeah, nice fight. Nice fight here for the side of the Dire. Roche might spawn in 1 minute 15. Alexi's hard here for the Huskar. I mean, he can still get a Aghanis Blessing, so he can always get that. He's probably gonna get the Aghanis Blessing to get the heart. Buyback from the Anti-Mage, yep.
None shall withstand me.
I think it'll be a good time for the Dire to back away. They forced the buyback. Yep. They got the buyback, they got what they came for, they're out of there. Anti-Mage gonna buy his butterfly. I swear this Ursa has been working on this Silver Edge for like the longest of times now. E-Blade on the Grimstroke, I like that. Should come in quite handy at trying to save his buddies from getting right clicked away by the Huskar or the Ursa. Smoke movement. Apex. That's a nice one. No. Let's see how much edges this boy has. I actually can't see. But that's a lot of ag, let me tell you. Plus 70 ag, that's a lot. This boy right clicks for quite a bit. 45 armor. Dude, imagine the Dire had a freaking whatchamacallit. Dude, that's actually so much. Like went from 45 armor to like 33 from dropping the Apex. That's crazy. Dude, if the Dire actually had Elder Titan, this fucking teammate would have 0 armor. It's kind of funny. Let's see. All teams kind of just farming out the neutral items right now. Book of the Dead, that's a nice one. Always able to, you know, use that, push out the lanes, backpack it, and then take another item. Ooh, Arcanist Armor, that's another nice one. I'm surprised this Queen of Pain actually wants the Apex. Plus 70 int doesn't seem great, but I guess. Oh, that's 2 good ones here on the Night Stalker. Should give the Pirate Hat to somebody, or at least like backpack it in between. Like, use the bounty. Use the bounty. Yeah, Pirate had quite a nice item. You know, not only do you get that insane attack speed, but you always get a free bounty, a free super bounty. So a little bit unfortunate he's not using that or giving that to somebody else. Oh, who's got the Arcanist armor? Yeah, Snapfire. Kind of want to read it again. Yeah. First field. What? 35 damage reflection for 5 seconds. That's nice. And then the AoE magic resistant armor, also quite nice. Both teams just kind of just chilling. I mean, both teams already have their tier 5 neutral items, so kind of just farming. I mean, not sure what you were gonna be farming for right now, but you know, it's a little bit scary going for any moves. Not a lot of people with buybacks, and whoever loses the fight will be losing quite a bit of objectives, if not the game. Hey, there we go. With the bounty rune. Let's go. So it looks he's. I'm actually surprised he's not like switching more like often in between these two. Stitch and Desolator. Ah. I don't actually like Stitch and Desolator. I think it's one of the worst ones out there, but people seem to like it. I don't think minus 10 armor is that wow, but it's a good damage amplification.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, and they're going to the pit. And I don't think the Dire are at all aware of this, so they're gonna be able to get the Aegis for free here. There's gotta be another Axe. I mean, pretty much everyone has Axe, so somebody could sell their Axe and then get the Aghanim Blessing for themselves. Refresher would be nice on. Oh, okay. Queen of Pain didn't have Axe, so that's gonna be nice. What are they gonna give the Refresher to? Grimstroke. Alright, word. You know, double Dark Portrait, double Soulbind. Yeah, makes sense. Anti-Mage working on that Rapier. Actually would have liked if he actually didn't sell the Battle Fury, but instead just kept it in his backpack and just switched it in between whenever he's farming and whenever he's fighting. But hey. Nice Stalker. I'm not sure. Like, yeah, okay. He's just gonna switch it in between. I mean, Fire Hat coming off cooldown on 11 seconds. Let's see if he does switch that out. Let's see. Aghanims for the Wind Ranger. Finally working on that Super Basher after 10 years of working on that Silver Edge. Item queued up for this boy. Cheap Stick for the Grimstroke, that's gonna be very nice with the Soulbind. Oscar. Is he AFK? Nah. Okay. Just creeping about. Upgraded BOTs for this boy. I'm guessing, but that's the recipe for the normal BOTs, so I'm not sure. I don't know if BOTs actually. Oh, that's actually a good question. Let's look it up. Oh, we're not. Oh, okay. Word. It's just like Dagon. It's just literally just another recipe that you need to get. Word.
Worthy tribute.
60 gold in the bank for this Night Stalker, and you know, yes, he has some room to grow. Like, you know, one more item, sure, maybe two. If he decides to get rid of the face boots or switch those out in between. Actually, the Echo Saver, getting rid of the Echo Saver would be quite nice. Like, right now, I think it's coming to a point where your attack speed's good enough to the point that you don't need the Echo Saver. That'll be nice for this Night Stalker. That's a great question, isn't it? A Basher would be nice. Basher's always nice. Especially now that it's nighttime and you get that crazy attack speed going. see. Anti-Mage has his buyback in pretty much off cooldown now, so... Oh, smoke movement from the side of Exodia GG. Weren't really able to use the Aegis there. Going forward. Onto the center War Runner, silenced up by the Wind Ranger. Stampede. Wind Ranger with the Wind Run invisibility, pretty much invincible. Oh, Huskar trying to jump on this Grimstroke, but gets E-bladed up, pops a BKB. Starts to switch on between targets. Oh my god, all these illusions burning away the mana of all these people. BKB getting popped by the Night Stalker, starting to go onto the Ogre. Soulbind onto the Huskar, dropping kind of low. That's going to be the Aegis. Onto the Queen of Pain. Huskar jumping onto this Anti-Mage, switching targets into the... Oh, E-Blade onto the Wind Ranger. Oh, not quite able to blink out and he just gets super bashed up. Held down into place. Oh, this arm from the Huskar, not able to right click, buyback, double buybacks coming on through. Really nice fight there from the side of Exodia. Was kind of choppy, kind of messy. They lose both of the supports, but you know, that's better than losing your Huskar. And you know, those both supports had buybacks, able to come back right back into the fight. And I thought the Aegis had actually expired, but it didn't, so they're able to put good use of it. Anti-Mage blinking forward, trying to go for the kill onto the Ogre. We'll be able to get a buyback coming from for the Ogre. Night Stalker dropping kind of low. He's gonna end up going down. Gonna buy him back as well. Soulbind. Huskar dropping kind of low, popping into panic, but gets E-bladed up. Oh, nice double mana void. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. Buyback from the Ursa, but I'm not sure how much he's gonna be able to do. Oh, getting a good bit of damage onto the Queen of Pain, but the E-blade there from the boy. And now it's Ursa E-bladed up. Almost ends up going down there, but yeah, that's gonna be GG. Damn, what a game. Dude, this shard, this blink fragment from the anti-mage is actually so crazy. It actually burns away all the mana from like all the enemy heroes. E-blade onto the Wind Ranger. Trying to go for this kill, bring fragment. Not quite able to find it, but that's gonna be GG. Damn, what a game! Damn. That was pretty crazy. That was a pretty crazy game. Dude. Absolutely insane. And also towards the end of the game, I really liked the E-blade from Pex really coming in at some clutch moments. Also, these disarms from the bat came in at some very crucial points as well. You know, denying away some of this lifesteal from this Huskar. But dude, what a game overall! And also like, even though the laning phase was kind of rough, mid, obviously as expected, you know, Huskar's gonna win that. Actually, I like to see the graphs, play net worth to see how well top went. Actually, it's crazy. Like, you know, during the laning phase, it was actually pretty even between the Bat and the Ursa. But after the 10-minute mark, you know, this Huskar started making rotations, taking fights with the rest of his team, and then that's when the network dip started really to come through. But look at this. Anti-Mage, always able to stay up there, up top, even though the rest of his team weren't doing so hot. There was probably a point where the Anti-Mage did end up going down. But overall, doing a good job, and you know, just keeping his farming up good sides of the map, and also keeping a good level advantage until some point. But oh, oh man, shit, dude. I'm like, my brain right now is like, I just casted another like 1 hour game, and yeah, dude, late games are pretty wild. Damn, it's such a shame that this Dire team didn't get like, I don't know, like when Ranger going Deso, like you know, Ursa only got the Super Basher super later on. There was no sheepstick or anything, cause like pretty much this anti-mage was pretty much the whole raiding team, and they only had to itemize to try to bring him down. But you know, they itemized in some weird kind of ways. I like the Orchid, I like the Gleipnir. I mean, I like the ADOS. The Gleipnir, not sure if it was necessary. That Desolator, like, come on. not really necessary. I definitely think a sheep stick would have been nice. Ogre, what did he go for? Aghanim Scepter, like, yeah, sure, to try to pump out a little bit more damage. Force Staff, sure, try to bail your teammates out, but there's no sheep stick. There's no like quick disable to like try to get this anti-mage, out. But dude, whew, man, dude, what a game. And also like props to Intronaut, even though he had a few moments where it was like bit of a yikes. Like when he blinked, when he got his fresh BKB and like went in and immediately got bashed up and just brought down immediately, even though he had the BKB running. He did a pretty good job throughout the game, and there was a Sonic Wave that he missed down the bottom, but overall he made some good rotations. Have had some pretty good plays overall. So like considering this is not the lane that Intronaut normally plays, I'm quite surprised and I'm quite impressed as well at his performance. So yeah, like props to you guys. Definitely like very well deserved win. You played very well throughout. Making a lot of space for this anti-mage taking fights, even though you weren't always winning those fights. Just the fact that you're making space for this anti-mage to farm up and become this critical mass that he became was pretty good. But whew, man, what a game! Very entertaining game. And again, thank you so much for sending it in. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the channel any way you can, whether it's liking the video, sharing with friends, whoever it is, your grandma, your girlfriend, unborn child, doesn't really matter. A view's a view. However, if you're not bothered, the mere fact you watch this video is good enough for me. Whew. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day and peace out.